Glory to Ukraine, glory to brave Ukrainian army. We will definitely win. Ukraine stands. Inspired in brackets by sounds of Russian missiles and sounds of explosion of that missiles closer to the dawn today, I have decided to prepare a video about wintering and how I winterize my roses, because someone asked me about this and I have inspiration to show this, because this is the last day they are in such state. So this is in general like this. I try to make the rose bushes more as horizontal as I could, and then I make some support like this with help of material I will show you maybe later, not sure how it's called in English, and then I cover all this with such fabric, such material. Also don't know how it is called in English. It's bracing, and it's this material. It's not. It does not prevent rose bushes to brass under it, and there is no excessive humidity inside this construction, so they feel pretty good during the winter. I cover with such protection. It depends from year to year, because in some year this could be in October, another year it could be in November. Generally when when minus Celsius temperature started to be during every night. I have practiced this through all my period of rose gardening, rose planting, and I must admit that many people here in Ukraine also practice such approach of wintering of the roses. Not all of them, but many of them. Another way to winterize, and I have some of such roses, just leave as it is. And third way is to just to put a couple of buckets of ground soil on the rose bush to make soil 20 centimeters high on the bush. And why such way? Why I have decided and selected such way to winterize? Because it's used here, and it's used in botanical garden, in our main botanical garden in Kyiv, capital of Ukraine. They also do the same. And this construction, it will be throughout the whole winter. And I do not open it. In general, I open it in late March or early April. It also depends from year to year, but recent years it's more and more warmer, softer winters. During this current 2024 winter, we've had already plus Celsius temperatures through the days, and even during the night. Some nights also were without any even minimum minuses by Celsius. So I have opened side parts of this construction. But today, not late, but last day of March, I will take this off. I have started to do this a week ago, because during this week we've had in Wednesday we have the last night with minuses. There were -2 Celsius or 2 Celsius below zero. So this was the signal for us that it's time to open this construction, take it off and prune our roses. As you can see, this is Thérèse Bonnier. This is a pretty hardy rose, but I still winter it at least during first or second year in my garden. Even roses with USDA zone 4, 5, 3, 2, they are wintering, or I winter them under the coverage, under such protection with such material. I will maybe show it closer, and maybe you will suggest how it's called in English. Lupraxil, look okay. So what I wanted to say that in most cases I see such picture when I open this fabric, when I take it off. But also it depends on the year. Some years you could see, or I could see, only naked branches without even such state of the new branch, and another year, or it depends on the variety, I could see even with leaves, and these leaves are very opened, and even with branches of 10-15 centimeters, it depending on the variety. I have seen yesterday, I have opened another part of my rose garden, and I have seen Caroline Knight variety. It showed already 10-15 centimeters high new branches. So yeah, maybe advantage of such approach and such wintering here in Ukraine, in my region at least, the Lviv region, is that roses will be horizontal, and will be while I do this pre-winter during the autumn, I expect that they will feel good through the winter, and in spring I will see that they are saved. They saved during the winter through the whole length of their branch, and it will give me much more area for pruning, for doing some composition, some interesting things, some to form bush in many possible ways. So yeah, I practice this, that's why, because in general, and what I can see from the bushes which were not covered at all, or even with soil, 20 centimeters for example high of the soil, not above bush but above the basement of the bush, that everything, every part, or each part, or all the bush which was over this soil, right, it was frozen completely, and I have to prune it hard, very heavily, and this is not good for me because I want to prune some interesting forms. So this is material, and not sure how it's called in English, with help of which I am doing such basement for this fabric, and it is reused. I can build some obelisks, some maybe arcs for the roses during the season. It serves me by support for my roses, for different varieties, for the varieties which require support. So it's reused and very good, and I will be using it through year to year. It has a very long lasting life and duration. So yeah, mainly that's it today. After this video I'll just open this, take it off, and we'll continue pruning, because I have already started to prune my rose bushes, but still a lot of work beforehand. And some of the varieties, of course, it depends. So some of the varieties, they are doing good under such coverage, but some of them doing very bad, and they are or will be or are to be pruned very heavily as well. So you can see here also very young and very light green and very juicy green leaves. This is high grow, if I'm not mistaken, or this is maybe Ines saucer. I have to check, but both varieties one of my favorites. So yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, thanks for your support. I hope that I will proceed with my video. Maybe I will show some other flowers which are now blooming in my garden, these first flowers of spring, and also hope for the best, of course, hope for the new season, hope that summer will come to my home, my house, to my life, and to life of all the Ukrainians. Yeah, thanks for all the activities under the video. Till the next video, and bye.